I feel like John Wayne. Cutting you on a red horse. I'm switching lanes.
I got a sense the Enzosexual radar was just beeping. There's so much to debunk. Enzo didn't have a good game. He had less touches than Petrovic. He had less touches than the keeper. He's a deep lying midfielder. The excuses for why he needed to start, after we won 6-0, finally actually had free-flowing build-up. Everyone was playing well. The reason why he needed to start was, it's Man City. We need build-up. We need him on the build-up. He had less touches than our keeper. That just sums him up for you. Stop.
So he lost the game because of Enzo then?
He played well. Why are you gaslighting people that he played well?
Did we lose the game because of Enzo Fernandez? Just yes or no?
I saw many times when we was on the front foot, we was both in that stadium where he was open on goal. He miscontrolled his touch. He almost went out for a throw-in. He had to chase it down. He tried to do a 1-2 with Jackson and he lost the ball. And that's just nothing.
Jackson that lost the ball. See what I'm saying?
There's no microphone. You don't need to shout. You're not on the microphone. You need to shout. My question to you is,
Jackson that lost the ball.
My question to you is, CB, did Enzo, he played poorly yesterday, right? What do you think about him as a player? Because obviously you have a lot of energy. You're typing.
He didn't even play poorly. That's the thing, though. What
do you think about
him? He did his job.
He is a talented player.
Right.
I don't think he's due to his physical limitations. He's not suited for the Premier League. He doesn't have the physicality.
So we should get rid of him then.
Ideally, yes, we need to cut our losses. Do you know this great
that's your stance. So I know what you like.
This great club. When we signed Veron for 42 million in 2004 from Manchester United, we realized it was a flop by the end of the season. We sent him on loan to Inter Milan and he was gone. That's what a club with ambition does when you sign a flop. What you guys do for some reason is you make every single excuse under the planet for this man. First it was, we need a DM. He needs a DM. We got him Caicedo. Put him in the 10. We put him in the 10. It didn't work. He's not a 10. Now it's Gallagher. It's the system. Is this. Now the new one is the hernia. He's got a hernia injury. Wake up and smell the coffee. We lost our money. We were spoofed. It's gone. 105 million is gone. We're not getting it back. He's not good enough. It's okay.
You're doing too much, man, because you're not going to try gaslight the performances that we were seeing last season. Do you know what I'm saying?
What performances? We won 2 games in 8 months.
You see, this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what people do. Okay, so CB, so this whole season, let me ask you a question. Let me flip it back on you then, innit? This season, we've mainly been mid-table this season, yeah? Palmer and Gusto, have they been underperforming because we've been mid-table?
Why am I with the Chelsea guys down here? Can you move me out of this? I don't want to be in the middle.
Palmer and Gusto, have they been underperforming because we've been mid-table? Just yes or no, bro. Just yes or no.
Palmer's been playing
yes or no.
You violated, you know.
I'm answering your question.
I don't want to be in the middle, bro.
No. Answer them.
God, why are you shouting with this guy? He has an Enzo hate. We hear it. It is what it is.
No, bro.
It's just what you guys
let me deal with him. CB, I hear where you're coming from.
Let me answer Dom's question. He asked me a question.
I'll be heard you shouting.
Let him answer because I've actually got to go back.
Palmer is good enough. He's been performing well, but I'm not putting him in the PFA Player of the Year conversations because we are mid-table. That's what happened.
It's an individual award, though.
Due to the result, it's a results business. The fact his GA has been good. Credit to him for that. But we're not putting him in the best in the league conversations. We would if we were winning games. Do you get what
you know what it is? You actually think football. You actually think football's tennis. You know football's a team game, right? You do realize that, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Because last season, Enzo was playing up for guys like Sterling, guys like Havertz, these bums that kept missing in front of goal. We could barely score last season, yeah? There was a period, Chess, I remember in the season from like October, was it November to like January, yeah, where we scored 4 goals or something ridiculous like that. Do you know what I'm saying? January, goal of the month. We had 1 goal to pick from, bro, and that was João Felix.
Interesting, because for some reason, I'm so happy.
Hold on, Let me finish.
We don't improve on the pitch, but you're mentioning a time in the season when we couldn't score goals. We score free-flowing football now. We didn't improve.
Bro, the first thing you like to do is run away last season. When I told you about Enzo last season, you're like, but we finished 12th. But in the same breath, you're not having that same energy for Palmer and Gusto. You can't even answer my question. You're telling me about PFA. And PFA is an individual award as well, if you didn't know. And I keep telling you, football is a team game, yeah? Enzo last season, like I said, he was better than this season, bro. Everyone knows this. He was better last season, bro. Yeah? If you meet a fair Chelsea fan, they will tell you last season, Enzo or Thiago Silva were our best players when he came into the club, right? This season, like I've said, bro, he is playing with a manager that wants to play ping pong, lack of control, chaotic football. Enzo Fernandez will never flourish and will never become the player that he can become in this sort of system. I'll be real with you. I'll never see the best of Enzo in Poch's system unless Poch decides to adapt. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'll never see it happen.
I want to throw stats out on this one just really quickly, because and then I want to go to some of the rivals on this. They've been sitting there patiently. Just looking back on last season to this season, in terms of chances created, through ball and crossing accuracy, through balls per game, and layoffs attempt on goal, Enzo statistically has been better this year than last year. But yet, most Chelsea fans say that he was better last year. I remember those numbers are poor, but crazy.
I remember literally in the summertime, everyone was saying what they're saying about Palmer now. They were saying, if Chelsea don't fix up, Enzo would want to leave soon.
Facts.
Enzo Real Madrid. I was obviously, you might go, I don't see those articles now. Of course you're not, because your agenda doesn't match that, does it? Mm-hmm. My thing is this: Stevie don't rate him as a player. You might not rate him right now as a player. Patrick, Igal, whatever, Henry. My issue is when we talk about other players like Højlund, for example, like Havertz, is the way you put them on the pitch, the way they're positioning the team, the tactics. But when it comes to other players, higher price tags, with the way they look, their names, where they come from, people have a different kind of narrative. My issue is keep the same perspective for all players.
That's very disingenuous.
I'll be real. Enzo is bro. Enzo is a system player, bro. You know.
No, he's not, bro. No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't do that.
Enzo. Yes, he is, bro.
Happy would you be tomorrow? 2 goals from Jackson to win it with 2 assists from Enzo.
Enzo scores and gets an assist. I'm on here.
Can you imagine the Enzosexuals if he does that tomorrow night?
You see, when Enzo has good games, which is rare, when he usually gets good games, they're against, Middlesbrough, Burnley, relegation fodder. You know what I mean? Other than the Aston Villa.
Liverpool at home, first game of the season.
Oh, the game where we didn't win. Why does all of Enzo's big games that he shows up, somehow there's no wins? It doesn't make any sense, right?
Let me start this again. He just changed the narrative.
Anyway, what usually happens is they all start getting on my mention. CB, look. This, I will make it. I'm going to paint the picture for you guys. See, let's say you had a girlfriend, she cheats on you every time she goes out on the weekend, and she don't respect you enough that every time she cheats on you on the weekend, she lets you know about it. And the one time she comes home and doesn't cheat and says, yeah, I didn't cheat, you start calling all your mates. Oh, I told you, look, she didn't cheat. I told you, she's loyal. I told you.
Crazy analogy.
It is still terrible. There's no change in the 1-2 couple games ain't going to change nothing for me. But aside from that, my prediction